Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
So BM and Feral are banned.
Yep. So, alright everyone, so Evil Geniuses versus Reject Comp. Reject Comp did secure the victory in their first best of 3. Both kills were landed onto Volkazar, one on Tolvaran, one on Dalaran. And now we have Evil Geniuses deciding to ban the Feral, which is going to be, or would have been played by Kekapopa. Then Reject Comp has decided to ban, or I'm sorry, the BM Hunter has been banned by Evil Geniuses, which is Hamatup, and Reject Comp banned the Feral, which is Yips. So immediately Team AG is going to pick Azael on that Affliction Warlock. Now, if I were Reject Comp, I would ban the Elemental Shaman because it's such a strong comp. Meanwhile, Reject Comp has chosen to put in Pigboy once again, who is the Frost Mage. And so I think Reject Comp should ban Talbadar on Blaspidar, and I think Evil Geniuses should ban Sam X's Subtlety Rogue. And I actually believe that's what's going to happen. Let's find out. Because you don't want to fight RMP, and you also don't want to fight LSD.
Who won the previous series, by the way?
Reject Comp won.
Wow.
Okay, so I was Reject Comp with Hydra, Pigboy, and Hamatup one. So I was correct. Sam X's Subtlety Rogue has been banned, as well as Talbadar's Blaspidar. Now, I predict Evil Geniuses will probably choose... I think we're going to see Volkazar, maybe, coming in. And then Reject Comp, I would assume, is going to have Disc Priest chosen next, since everyone knows that Hydra's going to be healing. Or maybe they'd actually pick Sea-Doo on a healer first. They're probably going to pick Sea-Doo on Resto Shaman. And they'll go from there. Okay, yeah, so they're going to pick both healers right now, as predicted, because no one wants to give away what comp they're going to run overall. Now, Evil Geniuses, I would assume, is going to pick a Fire Mage, and Reject Comp, I would assume, is going to pick a Hunter of some variety. Maybe they'll pick a Feral. Actually, I think they're going to pick the Feral. I would pick the Feral if I were them.
Which team?
Shadow Play, really?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Shadow Play and Survival Hunter, okay. Well,
yeah, really glad to see Shadow Play actually. For the first
yeah, you like
time.
it?
Oh yeah, their Shadow Play especially.
Yeah, I like it too, but I don't know if they're actually going to have any finishing power. But I haven't seen Shadow Play since last season.
They have
So-
a Hunter and they away team, so there should be no problem actually landing a kill.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, well, we'll get into this pretty soon, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Apologies for the disconnect, but we are back. Rylez is gone. We're not too sure what happened to him, but we do have Svetozarov, the German. You're German, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Too bad I'm Russian though.
Yes.
So
the
finally
German,
Russian
the
tournament, Russian commentator.
Yeah,
Да?
da. That's yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I know.
That's
And
enough.
I will be commentating too. So I will be looking at Twitter to help me fill some time. In the meantime, thank you, VHel. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it. Jeff says cheering for Team EG. Word, Jeff. What's up with the stream? Hashtag League of Arenas. Well, Rylez disconnected. We're not too sure where he is. I'm sure he'll be back soon. We hope. So yeah, feel free to tweet at me if you want to have your tweet read. Maybe if you want to give a shout out, how about we do that? If you want to give a shout out to one of your friends that you know is watching, maybe scare him a little bit, tell me a fun fact about him, I'll read it out loud. We'll be good to go. I did just get a new tweet. Who are you? I'm going to read your tweet no matter what. From Nikitas. Thank you, Conrad, for commentating. It's been a long road. I'll never forget you. You're simply the best and funniest. Aw, thanks, man. I feel bad reading a tweet that's that complimenting to me out loud, but I said I'd read it no matter what. So thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I won't be gone forever, I'm sure. Just until MOP is over and done with, and only the PvP tournaments for MOP. But, you know, Kata, Wrath of the Lich King, or MOP PvE, anything like that, I would be happy to do. 4 new tweets. Here we go. Would you rather be a mod of our trees or our advice animals? PS, love your fedora hats. Yeah, I hate memes. Most of them just make me want to vomit, but also the whole attitude on our trees. Like, I'm fine if people smoke weed. I don't smoke it myself. I never have, but I've always had friends that have. And as long as it doesn't affect their day-to-day activity and it doesn't change their personality, I'm completely fine with it. But I feel like everyone on our trees is just, weed makes you cool. That's really annoying to me. I don't think it makes you cool. I don't think it makes you a bad person. You just gotta see it as like a hobby. 7 new tweets. Oh my goodness. From Bailamos, the Russians hired a hitman to take out Rylez. It's funny. Where could we find you commentating PvE? Well, I'm saying if there's like an event where someone wants to commentate PvE or wants to commentate for PvE, I would do it. But I do have 2 friends that stream our raids. One is twitch.tv/Galix, G-A-L-I-K-S, and the other is twitch.tv/RoofTrellonX, if you guys want to tune in. There's also a highlight on twitch.tv/GALIKS where it's me yelling at RoofTrellon because he doesn't click me out of a stun effect on Iron Quan. From Chris. My friend Alex, when he was younger, used to put on his sister's dress and sing "Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. Someone asked me how are challenge modes, if so, or have I done challenge modes, and if so, how warlocks have been doing in them. I have done challenge modes. I got all 9 challenge modes done in October before a month of Mists of Pandaria, and warlocks are very good in challenge modes. All 3 specs are pretty damn good. You can easily do Affliction for all 9, Demo for all 9, or Destro for all 9. Albereth wants to give a shout out to EG Azael, hoping he can lead EG to a victory. Hashtag running out of things to tweet. It's okay, man. You've tweeted me a lot over the past year and a half. I'll never forget about you. I just owned that troll, dude. You can zone in. Oh, you are in. Okay. So you just run into the middle of the map, and you're wearing a lot of gear, so it's going to take you a while to die.
Oh shit, yeah. Let me get undressed. Okay, I'm in combat.
You can't. After the arena started, you can't actually do that. So I'm going to help kill you.
Sorry, I was setting up the UI. Nothing was ready.
No, it's okay.
Opa, I vanished.
So what you're going to do after this is type /AL space menu. You're going to click the 3 members in your party.
I added them all. Yeah, I have the UI set up.
Did you?
That's what
Okay. Okay, excellent. Cool.
Oops. Reject. Yep.
So I'm being killed by Talbadar now on the character of Talby. The famous Shadow Priest. In my opinion, he was the best player in the whole world in Season 10. I really have always liked his play.
Oh yeah, definitely the best Shadow Priest back then.
Yeah. And he is going to be playing with Azael on that Affliction Warlock and Sea-Doo on that Resto Shaman. So the good old Team EG going up against Hamatup, the Hunter Rinse Machine, which is Hydra playing on that Disc Priest, and Pig Boy, our Frost Mage. Regarding Fear Ward, they're wondering about Fear Ward.
Fear Ward.
How can I disable Blizzard's interface, by the way? I have, like the frames of enemies.
Type /AL space menu and click Toggle Blizz UI.
Nice. Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's a good add-on. So, well, both teams will use Fear Ward at this point, so I think it's okay. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Obviously, Fear is the only real CC that's going to be coming out of Team EG unless Azael is spec'd into Shadow Fury or Death Coil. Sea-Doo does have a Capacitor Totem as well as a Hex, and Tabler does have a Silence and a Horrify effect. That's pretty much it. So it looks like there's a little bit of an issue regarding Fear Ward and how much time people need. I'm not too sure what's going on. So I'm just going to go back to Twitter until I see the actual countdown happen.
I'll notify you, yeah.
So shout out to Mezzo, Best Brewmaster Monk, Jupiter, Russia Forever. Let's see. We hope Rylez comes back. Agreed. Razor by Lamos. RBGs.tv/by Lamos. I'll tweet. You know what? I'll retweet you after the tournament's over by Lamos. I'll have people tune in. I like your stream. You're probably smiling right now, but I'm not watching. You're probably giggling, actually. You're a giggler. You're a little giggle guy. Would I rather be a fire mage or a feral druid for the rest of my life? Oh my god, I would totally be a fire mage, dude. So, Hydra's freaking out about when he can fear ward. Okay, so I just said, when can I fear ward 5 times? And the guy in my group said no. I just said,
Someone
when?
left or what? Oh, they're Leon. What the fuck?
Well, guys. Do you have Gladiator Losa on right now? Svet,
What?
do you have Gladiator Losa on right now?
Gladiator what?
Gladiator Losa is someone that's like trinketed,
Yeah, I do.
Healthstone, Spirit Link.
I do.
Is there a way to disable that?
Yeah, you just turn off the sound.
You should do that.
I will.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, it's a nice announcer. You can sit quiet. It will do everything for you.
What? I'm sorry?
It's a nice announcer. You can sit quiet. The add-on will do the commentation for you.
Yeah, I should just sit here.
Yeah.
It's like, except when someone like freaks out and it goes, trinketed Spirit Link Healthstone. It's like talks over itself.
Yeah. The add-on sees
It's like,
everything.
"Here now." That's the sound effect it makes. I always wanted Azael to do a Gladiator Losa mod, where it's his voice instead of that woman.
No, the
I would
woman is
download that.
perfect.
I would use that.
No.
There's a
Yeah,
guy
there
in
should
my-
be, an option for women with man's voice.
There's a guy in my guild who used to play Moonkin, and he'd have a trinket proc. It was like it was Darkmoon Card Volcano, and whenever it would proc, he wrote a script, or wrote his own add-on, so that way it would say Darkmoon Card Volcano procced.
Actually, that's nice. That's actually useful.
Yeah, he took it really seriously. He was really good too at Moonkin. Now he's a prop paladin.
Oh,
Oh, you should zone in, but make sure you don't have gear on.
actually, good point.
Okay. We apologize for the delay, guys. You always miss my tweets. Condo, would you rather sleep alone forever or having to share bed with E.G. Azael every weekend? Easy, I would share a bed with Azael. Easy. There we go. Now you're in.
Oh, the away team is not set up.
Once you die, it'll be set up. Just make sure you get to the middle.
Okay. No, I mean I need to add names right now, I think.
No. You can do it when you're dead.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I got some new tweets. Okay. Do you either have a mayonnaise dispensing armpit or ketchup dispensing belly button? I think I'd go with ketchup. That'd be easier to hide. I guess. I don't know. What a weird tweet. Alright, is it working now?
Yep.
Okay, guys. So this is going to be the final series of the day. We do have Hydra, Hammertup, and Pigboy already 1-0 in the overall grand scheme of things. This is a new series, so Team EG has to win the next 2 games and win the next 2 games after that. Only being able to drop 1 game for every 2. So here we go. Talbot are going to run in there, Riptide and Earthshield up on him. Looks like he may want to get in there just to throw out the Dispels really quickly. But he actually is unable to see Pigboy right now. Pigboy is in that invisibility. Shadow Word Pain being out for Talbot. And I do like that. It's going to give him more procs. Going for an early Mind Blast, he just wants to get that orb. Rinse Machine, also known as Hydra, is going for the smites. He was also stacking that Spirit Shell. Counterspell goes out onto Azael. A Scatter Shot goes on to Sea-Doo, and they're actually going to get a ring off of that. Everybody is ring. There's going to be a Deep Freeze onto Talbadar. I would expect a lot of damage coming in, but look at the spread pressure coming out by Azael. He's popped his Dark Soul, throwing dots onto Hydra, throwing dots onto Hammer Tup. He's going to throw some dots onto Pigboy, no doubt. They're also killing the Monkey. They really want to make sure that Monkey does go down. It's at 18% health now. Goes back up to 32%. Silence goes out onto Hydra. Look at the pressure coming out from Team EG, man. Look at that. Hammer Tup is down to 21%. He's currently reviving Pet behind a pillar. Azael's actually going to go in there and try and Howl of Terror. He actually has Shadow Fury. This is really important, man. There's that revive Pet. He's going to spell lock that Hammer Tup down at 18%. As the turns ends, he's going to be in double death range. Hydra gets put into a fear. He recently willed up Forsaken. He can actually die right here, right now. There's a disarm onto Hydra after that. There's a haunt onto Hammer Tup. He's in double death range. There's a second deter. This is not looking good for Hydra, Pigboy, and Hammer Tup at this point. But look at them. They're going to try and reverse the pressure right now. Pigboy down to 48%. Hammer Tup removed all dots from himself. Rinse Machine, also known as Hydra, at 50% health. Full dots back up onto Hammer Tup. There's a Shadow Fury. I think he's just going to go down right here, man. There was a life swap. There's a blanket spell lock. Hammer's up at 9% health, 5%, 1%, and he is going to fall. Team EG running that Shadow Play comp, pulling a very quick victory over Hydra, Hammer Tup, and Pigboy.
Sick play by them. Very aggressive Shadow Play. Like that.
I think you may have Hydra in there twice.
Really? Maybe.
So just type /AL space menu and make sure you have Hammer Tup in there and Pigboy in there, and delete one of the rinse machines.
What was the what's it called? Mage's name?
Pigboy. You should actually just relog and turn off every add-on aside from Arena Live and Tidy Plates. Because apparently you have another cooldown add-on tracker too. So just make sure you disable everything. All you need is Arena Live and all the Tidy Plates add-ons, and you should be good to go. Shout out to VHell.
I don't have Tidy Plates, but if you say it's in.
Oh, I guess maybe it wasn't part of the add-on pack you got. It's okay. There's only a few more games remaining for the day, and then I can help you out after the day.
Well,
we apologize for the delay, guys. We weren't expecting to have a different cameraman right now.
Is the stream fine, by the way? Like, I mean, no lags, nothing like that?
It's running crystal clear for me.
Nice.
So, looks like Hydra, Pigboy, and Hammer Tup are going to choose Tolvaron Arena.
Where is that?
Tolvaron Arena?
No. Enemy units.
Oh, the nameplate is at the bottom right there? Just make sure everything's checked and then do class colors and nameplates.
Oh yeah. Guardians, totems. Yeah, that's what I didn't have.
You should do friendly units too. Since you don't have tidy plates for this, it'd still be nice to see the
Yeah, I'll put pets.
The teammates. So the score may say 0 for EG and 1 for Reject Comp, but EG is up 1-0 in this best of 3, but Reject Comp does have 1 overall point. So that's what's going on right now, guys. Gonna check out the Twitter really quickly. The tweet machine. If you had to pick now, who do you think will win BlizzCon? Whoever Sea-Doo is healing, and if you were to team up with Venruki, I think they would win. I really do. That's, well, for US teams. For EU teams, I think Another's a scary man to ever encounter in the arena. So whoever he's running with. And for Korean teams, Adukin always does extremely well, so whoever he plays with. And I don't know too many Chinese or Taiwanese teams. They didn't do too hot last BlizzCon. Jonas tweets.
You remember
Just-
the team that gripped into the trap? Those guys?
Oh, I don't remember that. When was that?
Don't know, like 2 years ago, there was a PhD, and the Dicky was actually gripping into the trap.
Oh, Jungyup, Gucci, and
Don't
Sleepers?
remember their names, unfortunately. But
The
they
gates
were
are open,
Asians,
by the
I
way.
think.
Yeah. If it was a PhD that won BlizzCon, it was Jungyup, Gucci, and Sleepers.
Open means I can join?
Uh-huh.
I can join arena now? He
Yes.
says open, okay.
And they were really good. And they were really nice too. I like them. Actually, every Korean team I've ever met has been the nicest. True
Korean?
story. They're always smiling at you. They make you feel good about yourself.
No, you just look funny to them.
Yeah. They're just like, wow, you're so tall. I'm 6'2", so. Or maybe they
they're
just.
just calculating how much food you're actually consuming per day.
Yeah. Maybe they hate me. Maybe they actually hate me and they're just acting like they're nice. Alright, guys. So I believe that was the last commentator to be slain. So fear words will be applied momentarily. Yep, there's a fear word for Hydra. Okay. 20 seconds on the clock. Now about 10 seconds. Last game, the Shadow Play did the most insane pressure instantly. They killed the monkey, and then they forced Hamatop defensive all game long. Now, can they do something differently this time to sort of stop the pressure coming out? Because it was every member of EG. Because he didn't have to heal that much, he was just spam purging, frost shocking, all of that, really playing the role of more of a support versus a healer. And I'm sure people won't like that term, but that's how I felt. So Azael's going to get his demonic gateway up, choosing to use it even before he puts his own port down. I did like that choice, but Tal went out there, he feared instantly, already throwing the mind blast and the dots up onto the monkey. But a nice ring of frost, a perfect ring of frost, actually got both healers, or both DPS rather. Sidhu did dispel Talb, and then Azael unbound willed out of it. Here's the stampede though. They're popping all their cooldowns onto Azael. He does use a sacrificial pact already. Sidhu dipping down a little low because of that frozen orb. Azael gets silencing shot after that, not choosing to use his unending resolve just yet. There's his dark soul though, so he's going to be doing a lot of pressure right here. Sidhu got a shot right now, doesn't look like he's going to get trapped off of that. Azael has only used the sacrificial pact for defensive cooldowns right now, and that was a lot coming out from this Frost Mage Hunter team. Sidhu still at 70%, picking up Azael quite nicely. The monkey has fallen. I repeat, no monkeys. No monkeys, no foxes. Azael casting a fear right now. Will he end up getting it onto Pigboy? He does. He actually ended up canceling that sheep that Pigboy was trying to get out. Azael uses his Will the Forsaken at the same time. They're really just trying to kill the pets. You can see the Water Elemental down to 15% health. Probably going to get drained sold. Yes, one of my favorite things about Azael's play is he always drains whatever pet is going to die. Sidhu caught inside of his scatter. He's out of it now. Azael down to 52% health. Living Bomb is applied to him. He appears to be the main target all game long. Siphon is down for Talbadar. It doesn't actually get a fear onto anyone. Azael's going to offensive gateway in. He tries to get the fear onto Hydra, but he did end up getting locked out and was unable to get it. Pigboy down to 74% health right now, choosing to use his Evocate, trying to kite away. He's going to try and get a Polymorph onto Sidhu out of that defreeze, and he does end up landing it. Sidhu caught in that full. He's going to get Massive spelled out by Talbadar though, and now you can see the Siphon is going to die for Hydra. The Water Elemental's down below 50%. It was a recently summoned Water Elemental, so that's not good for them whatsoever. Azael even choosing to drain Soul it right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to die at this second. Sidhu down to 70% health, 69% mana. Hydra at 60% mana, caught inside of that fear. He's out of it now. Silencing shot onto Sidhu. The Polymorph goes out onto Talbadar, unable to get dispelled out of it. Revives Pet coming for Hamatub. They need to stop that. Azael maybe going to go through the gateway to stop it. No, they're just going to let him get that free pet. Azael's pet, though, is low on health. Sidhu, nice job picking it up, keeping it topped, making sure it won't actually go down. The monkey is back out. The monkey is being dotted. Silence goes out onto Hydra by Talbadar. Big damage going into Hamatub. Nice attempt at a Shadow Fury by Azael, but he wasn't able to stop the deterrence. Really nice deterrence by Hamatub to recognize that he was in a lot of trouble. A Hex went out onto Pig Boy. He is out of it now. He tries to cast a polymorph. He did get feared on it by Talbadar. Excellent job there. Monkey Sun out onto Sea-Doo. Can they stop that trap? Will Talbadar be able to eat it? No. A slight mistake, but a great fear by Hydra actually prevented Talbadar from eating that trap. But they're not really getting anything done with this trap. The Dark Soul is back up for Azael. Siphon or Shadow Fiend is available in 45 seconds if that's what they want to save the burst for. Nice job by Azael. He put it away from the Frozen Orb. I really like that play. A full Fear goes out onto Pig Boy. He rolled up for seconds. A full Fear is out onto Hydra as well, and he had to sit that full until the dust ticked it off. Sea-Doo caught inside of a scatter shot into a very DR trap at that point. A slight mistake. He is Ascendance healing right here, trying to get the Hex out. Looks like Hammer Tup is going to go down. He's at 10% health. Will the Health Swap come in for Hydra? He's just choosing to let him sit in that. There's the spell lock onto that Penance. I think he might have actually juked it. Really nice job by Hydra. Hammer Tup is at 20% health though. He's in double death range. Will the double deaths come in? Talbadar throws the horror effect onto Hydra. Hydra at 31% himself. Hammer Tup down to 35%, caught inside of full fear. They may want to swap it over onto Hydra. The water elemental is getting dangerously low. It does actually get killed right there. There's a polymorph onto Talbadar once again out of that dispel. And there's a revive pet coming up for Hammer Tup. It looks like he'll get this pet, but it looks like a lost cause for them. Azael may want to relay his gateway because right now it's not doing too much for him in the current positioning that they are in. But Hammer Tup at 60% health, Hydra at 41% mana, 47% health. The Scatter Shot goes out onto Sea-Doo. Another polymorph, triple overlap on CC onto Talbadar. Sea-Doo is going to sit that trap full, but no scary moments whatsoever, really. Azael is at 80% health, choosing to just Malefic Grasp. There's a silence onto Hydra. Pain Suppression is on Hammer Tup. He's at 21%. He's in double death range. Will the double deaths come in? There's a Mind Blast from Talbadar. He's trying to... Hammer Tup is trying to line of sight Talb at this point. More dots are going up. Azael is just spamming that Drain Soul button. He's getting Soul Shards back, but also if he was below 20%, it would have been huge damage. A Scatter Shot in a trap onto Sea-Doo, but a super DR trap once again. There's the block and the Cold Snap coming out by Pig Boy. He wants to go offensive. They need to get some offensive pressure rolling right now because they have almost none. A nice freeze. It's going to give 2 charges of Fingers of Frost onto Pig Boy. He can do some damage at this point. There's a deep freeze onto Azael, but Hammer Tup down to 30% health. Hydra trying to pick him up with the Penance. There's the barrier. There's the Psychic Horror effect. Looks like Hammer Tup may go down. There's a Health Swap, but it was on the Deter, so now Hydra's in a lot of trouble. Looks like they're going to swap over onto him. You can see Talbadar chasing in his area. He wants to know where Hydra is, but he was in that stealth. He was actually silenced in that stealth effect. Hammer Tup kiting back to the pillar that Hydra is at. Azael getting another offensive gateway. He's trying to lay it from one end to the other. I really like that play. Like I was saying earlier, I thought he had to relay it, and that's exactly what he's doing. Mana-wise, Sea-Doo at 62% mana, Hydra at 10% mana. Pig Boy choosing to go into Invis. I'm not too sure what that's for. I guess he's trying to eat to try and pick his health up a little bit. A triple Shadow Fury by Azael. Can we get a big Psychic Fear out of that? Yes, he does. It looks like they're going to try and kill Hydra right here, 25%. Can they get any sort of silent stun effect onto him right here? He's at 36% now. Azael casting that Haunt. I feel like this is going to be the end for this team as this Spear lands. If they can get anything on him, Hydra will surely go down. There's been no pressure all game for this Hunter Mage team. Azael hasn't even used his healing abilities. There's a silence onto Hydra at 16%, but now this Hunter is incredibly low as well. The Hunter goes down. Hydra's soon to follow. Pig Boy at 43% with full dots on him. Fantastic game by EG. They did get some scary burst onto Sea-Doo at the end, but you know, it just wasn't enough. And that's going to be a quick 2-0 for Team EG. I need some water.
Very well played by the Shadow play, I must say. I was the whole game looking at the, what do you call it, at the UI. So I'm sorry I couldn't help you out.
Oh, it's fine, man. I understand. I can just solo commentate if you want. It'll make everything easier.
Well, that's what's actually happening now.
Next series is my last series for Mr. Pandaria PvP.
Oh yeah.
It's official.
You're gonna solo it.
Yeah.
For your
so
last
that
time.
Yeah. That's 1-1 overall. It was the first win went to EG, and then 2 wins for Hydra, and that gave them 1 point overall. And then that last series that we just saw, 2 quick wins for Team EG Shadow play. So we're gonna go into the picks and bans pretty quickly.
I have no idea how to refresh the score, by the way.
I'm sorry? Oh, I don't know how to change the score at all. I never touch the score.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I'm never the cameraman, dude. So this is going to be the final series for Evil Geniuses versus Reject Comp. Reject Comp with Hydra, Samex, Pig Boy, Kekapopa, and Hammer Tup. EG with Azael, Talbadar, Sea-Doo, Yips, and Volkazar. And we've seen everyone play so far aside from Yips, and that is because everyone keeps banning out the Feral because Ferals are such a scary thing to fight. They have so much CC, so much power. they're just a fantastic class for the arena overall right now. Let's check out the Twitter. I appreciate all the compliments I'm getting on Twitter, guys. Thanks very much. From Skillcat. Ooh, I got a tweet from Skillcat. You enjoyed the format for this tournament. Sorry to hear about leaving commentating. When are you visiting the house? You know what, Skillcat? You pay for my flight. I'll be there tomorrow. And I'll plug you guys' stuff whenever you want. But for real, your house looks sick. I think you have some really great people there. So I'm really happy with the choices that you guys have made. Also, you've been a loyal sponsor of many, many tournaments. So everyone should check out skill-cap.com if you want some good tips and if you want to improve your overall gameplay. Because some of the top players in the world actually contribute to Skill Capped. Free plug for you guys. Would I rather have a perfect sense of direction or a perfect sense of time? I have both. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's see if the bans and picks are already going in. No, they're not going in just yet. So when the bans come out, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I'm going to continue reading Twitter. Let's see. Tell the guy to fix the score. Unfortunately, neither of us know how to fix the score, my friend. And his chat...
No, it's done.
I think chat may have frozen. So if anyone wants anything read, go ahead and tweet to me. What happened to Collective? I actually don't know. He's on my real ID, and sometimes I see like a week go by without him logging on. I have no idea what's really going on with Collective. I'm interested to know because I really like the way he plays. Six shadow play, keep it up, said Jonas to Azael. Agreed. I actually really like their shadow play. I'm really glad that it's pretty good again this patch, or at least from the 6 games I've seen, or the 3 games I've seen. I got some more tweets coming in, guys. We do apologize for the slight delay. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The bans are actually in for Team EG and for Reject Comp. So EG banned out the BM Hunter of Hamatop, and Reject Comp banned the Feral Druid of Yips. Again, no surprise. Yips is, in my opinion, one of the best Feral Druids out there, and Feral Druids are also incredible. So I definitely agree with Hydra. Well, I guess it's Kekapopa that's the team captain. I definitely agree with Kekapopa's choice right there. So they have 15 seconds remaining until they can choose which class they want to play. If I were EG, I would probably pick Azael on the Affliction lock because they have so many comps they can run with him on that. You know, you ban out the Ellie Shaman, they'll just play the Shadow Priest. You ban out the Fire Mage, they'll play the Ellie Shaman. You know, stuff like that. So EG did choose the Affliction Warlock. Good choice by them.